Hello lovelies and welcome back to the Gentle Walker YouTube channel. Today's class is a quick 10-minute class, so if you have only 10 minutes to spare, this is the class for you to get you at least moving throughout your busy day. So we're going to start coming up into tabletop position. So wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to start by just doing some nice cat and cows. So inhaling, arching the back, looking up. Exhaling, collapsing and rounding the upper spine. So you could do this at your own speed, whatever feels comfortable. Just trying to go a little deeper with each inhalation and each exhalation. Waking up that spine. And coming to a neutral spine, we're going to do some lat stretches. So as you inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, collapsing your right shoulder to your right hip. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, collapse the left side. Doing this again at your own rhythm of breath. And a couple more times. And coming to neutral spine, put your hands out a little bit forward onto the mat, curl your toes under, and coming back into downward facing dog. You can go ahead and walk your dog out here if that's what you wish, or stay completely still if that's more comfortable for you. You can also have both your knees bent to create a nicer stretch for your shoulders. And last two stretches here until you find stillness. So from here, we're going to inhale, round the upper back, come up onto your toes into plank position. Exhale, bend your knees, curl in your spine, and come up to downward facing dog. Repeating this on your flow of breath. So inhale, round your spine, up on your toes, plank position. Exhale, collapse down, coming back down and up to downward facing dog. Continuing this on. And finally coming to plank position, holding it here, engaging your core. And on your next exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Creating space from your shoulders and ears. Opening up your chest. And on your next exhale, lower yourself down fully to the ground. Walk your hands out to the extents of your mat. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, rise up to baby cobra. Exhale, collapse down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, collapse down. Inhale, looking upwards. Exhale, resting forehead on the ground. Hands come under your shoulders, pushing ourselves back up, opening up our legs, curling our toes, and coming into downward facing dog. Right leg shoots up high into the sky, and we step it forward, bending that front leg. Left hand stays on the mat, right arm twists up towards the sky, looking up into a nice lunge spinal twist. And on your next exhale, lower that right hand to the ground. Bring your left foot in a little bit and rising up into our high lunge, facing the top of our mat. Turn that left foot out 45-degree angle, coming into our warrior one pose. Still looking towards the front of our mat, right knee bent. And on your next exhale, twist yourself open to warrior two. So back leg is now facing the side of your mat, front leg still facing the top of your mat. Body is twisted, arms are out to our sides, shoulders relaxed, breathing here. Straighten that front leg up, twist both your feet to the side of the mat. Hands come on hip as we slowly lower into a forward fold. Legs are wide here. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of our legs. Feeling the space come between our vertebrae. Come up slowly until you're parallel to the ground, flat back. And then complete your rise coming up. Twisting over to the back side of our mat now, coming into our high lunge here. Right hand stays on the mat. Left hand now twists up towards the sky. We're repeating what we did on the other side. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. Bring your right foot in a little bit. Inhale, come up, arms up, high lunge. And dropping that back foot down to a 45-degree angle, coming into our warrior one. And on your next exhale, twisting out, coming into our warrior two. Back leg looking to the side of the mat, front leg bent, arms out to the side. Straighten that front leg, again twisting out and coming into our wide-legged fold. Hands are on the hips. And go ahead and drop those arms down, allowing the spine to create a bit more space. Getting gravity to do its thing here. Now left hand comes down under our nose, right arm shoots up high to the sky. Again, a spinal twist here. If this is too much, you can bend your legs. And we're just going to hold it here for a breath. Looking up towards that right hand. Exhale, right hand comes under your nose. Left hand reaches up high towards the sky. Looking up to that left hand. And releasing it down to the ground. Walk your hands over to the top of your mat, bending that right leg, and stepping it back, coming into our downward facing dog. Feeling now how loose our legs are, our shoulders. And slowly drop your knees down to the ground, opening them up wide, big toes are touching, and collapse down into a child's pose, where we find stillness and the final pose of our yoga class today. I invite you to stay here as long as you feel comfortable, taking long, deep breaths, tuning inwards to yourself. and just simply thanking yourself for taking this 10 minutes to move your body and relax your mind. Thank you for joining me, and I'm wishing you nothing but a beautiful day. Namaste.